Yes, yes, yes. It is time for interview number two on Seattle Soca with Melly Rose, and she's going to be joining us here in a little bit. Melly Rose, big Soca artist. To a lot of you, you're probably like, wow, she, just jumped on, get, this Afro Soca beat, an Afro Soca tune on BET Soul right now. So very proud of that for her and happy for her for that. Big up yourself, X Man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes. So Melly is gonna be jumping on here in a little bit. I'm gonna play a couple of her tunes in the meantime while we wait for her to jump on. You know what I mean? Um, let's go this way. There she is. There she is, Melly. I'm gonna add you.
Yeah,
Melly.
good night.
What is going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. I'm just over here vibes into this tune here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy. I'm happy to have you on here.
Thank
This
you.
this is awesome. This is awesome. I loving the shades and the fashion.
No, no. It was like I just was like I had this on earlier and I just kept it on. I'm actually not even home. I'm out.
You say let me
I,
let me keep the swag. Let me keep the swag going, huh?
yeah, something like that. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So on this Friday, you're in Trinidad right now.
I'm in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wow, wow, wow. So
Hold
I
on.
was reading about you and everything. I heard the music, but then when I saw the BET video, I was like, wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? You know? Oh no, we lost her. We lost her. We lost her real quick. Melly Rose, everyone, she's gonna come back on. I don't know what happened. Let me see. We are waiting for Melly to come back on, but in the meantime, run some tunes. Yeah, man, waiting for Melly to come back on. In the meantime, I'm just jamming to her tunes while she comes back on. I don't know what happened. That's weird. Melly Rose, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm There she is. Be like this. Why gotta do that, do that, do that? Baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh. Why gotta be
Sorry, it just dropped on us. I was like,
What's
wait,
up with
what just
that?
happened?
We
Uh,
got we got to put a fire up on that.
I know. I know. I know. Oh my gosh. Yes,
So
I'm
let's
back.
jump into it. Let's jump into it. The people in them say, "Yo, Melly Rose is on BT. That tune is amazing. Tell
Thank
me,
you.
tell me how did you position yourself to get that tune on there, or
Well, it was my
what?
team. Like my team, they
Nice.
basically everybody came together. That was what I wanted to do with it. I was like, yo, I want to put it there, and we just came together and got it done. You know?
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, what made you decide to leave the USA? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? That you leave what people call the stage. You go to Trinidad, connect with your roots, and then boom, you're making waves. But what was the initial thing that made you, feel like let me go home to Trinidad. Let me go back home.
Well, home is where the heart is. And for me, Trinidad and Tobago is home. So I was just coming home. I was coming to where my heart is. My dad and everybody live here. So I grew up here and then I moved away, but it's still where the heart was. So I needed to go back to where the heart is.
Right.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what was it like, growing up in Trinidad? Around what age did you leave Trinidad and went to the States?
I left when I was like 13 going on 14.
Okay.
I left around then and I came home. I went to the US and then I came home right after college. So yeah, I went
Oh,
there pretty young. Yeah, yeah,
so what did you study? Did you went and do some business and some
yeah. Well, I went to
doctorate?
for high school. I went to school for the arts. I went to Baltimore School for the Arts.
Nice.
And then I went to college for business management and music.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. So you definitely know the business. You know how to get things done then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pride myself on making sure that the business is, handled correctly.
On the up and
Yeah,
up, on
I
the
pride
up and
myself
up.
on
And
that.
that's good. So, that's good. You could really, I feel like it's more than just, gonna be your music getting on, BET and stuff like that. I feel like part of that is you're gonna probably be, leading a lot of the youths in Trinidad and Tobago because there's so much talent there. And
It's so much talent.
and someone has to just, bring it all together and get it out there. Kind of what I'm trying to do with Seattle Soca, right? Is
Right,
package all the great music and get it out on the West Coast because there isn't a lot of outlets. You know what I mean?
right.
So when you hit me up, I was like, shoot, I'm gonna jump on that right away. Get your music out there so people can start seeing those relationships build and stuff. So I
Yeah.
appreciate.
I mean, like, okay, so the when we were doing this, like, and I was even having this conversation the other day, like, I hope that really that more of our music go on these platforms. Like, I really hope that more of our music and more awareness comes to our music. And I hope that this opportunity that I got also opens more opportunities for others. Not just the younger ones, but just in general. Because we don't have a lot of the soca music on these platforms. And we need
Right.
more. You know what I mean? So I hope it does.
Yes, especially the mainstream ones, like, I mean, BT has been around for, forever. And, yes, you can
Yeah.
find it on Apple Music and Spotify and all that stuff. But, just think about the legacy of people that tune into BET Soul and listen to the music as well, who, probably don't even get onto those other platforms that are newer, you know. Um, getting more of our music on there, I think is definitely a big deal. So, did you produce a lot of your music in Trinidad, or did you work,
Yeah.
by
No, all my
Okay, okay,
music so far has been created by producers locally. Static and Kit and Precision. Advocates and
big.
Precision.
That's tough. That's some tough names you name in there.
Yeah, they're really good people. They're really good people and they're super talented. Yeah, they're super
Yes,
talented.
I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm happy,
You.
that you're able to, connect with the right people and get that tune out. Especially right now, right, where people are getting to, really understand what black people are going through all over the world. What black women are going through on a daily basis. They're giving them that affirmation, giving women, other black women that affirmation. That your body look good. No matter what, right?
Yeah, well,
I,
the song is for self-love, you know what I mean? I
right.
just hope that like people could just look in the mirror and just be like, yo, my body look good. I love myself. I'm comfortable in my skin. You know what I mean? That was the whole
Yes.
vibe for the song, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So what inspired, so did you, so yeah, so letting people know, self-awareness so that they could feel that way. You think that, and this was, so did you start writing it before COVID?
No, it was actually a freestyle in the studio. I went in, we start like I just he Kit records me without me knowing all the time because he says he gets the best stuff when I don't know anyone's looking. So when I went in there and I got on the mic, um, that's what came out.
Wow.
That's what
Wow.
came out. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
Look, pretty. You want to jump my interview?
who's that? Who trying to jump in the
Pretty,
interview there? Pretty, what's
pretty.
up, brother?
Yeah, always the same man.
Drop it on the floor like I like, right?
Nah. Yeah.
We gotta get you on here, man. We gotta get you on here. Big respect.
Yeah,
Hey, in time, man. Have your people link my people, and we gonna make this shit happen. We gonna make this thing happen, man. Sexy, yeah,
Well,
man. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. So all in there, vibes in, making music.
yeah. Yeah, we were just liming.
Yeah,
Friday night lime. Yeah, yeah,
nice, nice. Nice.
yeah.
It's good that you could, on a Friday, even, during all this stupidness, like we say back home, you can
No,
still,
no, 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 no. Everybody just relaxing. We literally was like, "Yo, what you doing?" Like we line.
right? Yeah, still connect. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
do something. Do something. And I feel some of it. Everybody need the love and connection. And right now too is
yeah.
getting hard because everybody's so isolated. And on top of that, now we have COVID. You know.
Yep, yep.
So tell me, so did you do a watch party? Like when you figure, when you heard that you're gonna, you didn't do that, and it's like, there's no
Funny
scene.
enough, you know what's so crazy? Like, I am so like when it happened. Um, it was a little emotional for me, just a little bit, because like one of someone really close to me passed away like a week before like found out, and I just like what came through my head was like, yo, I wish that she was here for a moment like that. So it wasn't like I didn't even get really excited. I just kind of had like some like a numb moment a little bit,
Right, right,
but
right.
yeah, I'm grateful for it though, and I'm
Okay.
grateful for it, and I just really like the thing about it. Like I really do hope it just opened the door for like other artists to put their stuff on that platform because we need more soca on there. Well,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Because I mean, it's just there's no other music that really just boom. As soon as you hear it, you're just feeling good.
that feeling. It's a Caribbean thing though. I feel like Caribbean people have the most swag.
Yeah,
Like I just, you know what I mean? Like you know
yeah,
when
yeah,
a
yeah.
Caribbean person walk into a room, you know what I mean? And that's how music is. You know when it's in the room, it
Yes,
hits, So like I'm just like I just want us to like want that to be like shared even more. I want people who don't know about it to know about it, to know about my culture, to know where I
yes,
came from. You know what I mean?
yes,
Like
yes, yes,
'cause
yes.
we have the most swag.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the natural music that just goes through the Caribbean. Like on a scientific level, scientists say that there's a natural tone that flows through the Caribbean, you know? And I feel like our people are infused with that tone as well. You know,
Yeah.
our the way that Trinidadians speak as well, you know, we have a natural bounce and a natural rhythm to the way we speak, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
And we're pretty messy, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a
That pretty
comedian. He's a comedian.
that pretty cool stuff now, man. You
Who
get a chance.
Yeah.
I'm not here. I'm fucking Mexico.
He said he not even here. He in Mexico right now.
He makes it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, you know, just again, you know, and I'm happy that like when I listen to your tunes, you know, I mean, you're hearing all the accent, you know what I mean? You're not like trying to change it up too much, you know, you're doing it
No, I'm
natural.
being me. Yeah. I'm being
Yes.
like I can't be anything other than myself. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
right, right.
you know what's so crazy, like, because me and Kit, advocate, I went to him and I was like, yo, I really want to just find my sound, like something that's just coming from me. And Body Good was the first of the, like, in the next few months coming, the songs that's to come, that's me. You know what I mean? It's just, and like, that's one thing, like, in my identity, even the way I dress and everything, I always try to make sure it's me. I'm not trying to copy nobody. I'm not trying to step in nobody's lane. I just want to give me. You know what I mean? I want to share me. So yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. And you know, you just come through there like boom, boy. You know what I mean? Like I was telling I was telling people that, you know, I feel like this year still is a year where a lot of female Trinidadian artists, you know, definitely got a lot of love by fans and just, you know, new ears now, you know, new people, you know, just listening to the music and stuff. They really got drawn to the women in the music, you know. So
We
I
need
feel like
more. We need more.
yes, yes,
Too much
yes.
man. Too much
Too
man.
much, yeah, too much.
Too much
You know, I
man.
don't
We
know.
need more women in the industry. That's what we need.
Yes, you know, for people who love woman, right?
Eh,
We really love woman, right? We need to put them more into the music as well. Let
hello.
them, yes.
I
Me, I'm a
agree.
person. Every time that I've ever worked for somebody, I've loved working with women and for women because as a man, love women. You know, I love my mother, I love my sister, I love women. You know, so put the
Right.
women in the music, let her do the thing. You know, what you know.
Right.
So the recent thing that has been going on though, right, is you know sometimes there's a lot of you know negativity towards the men. You know, like if masculinity is a bad thing, right? But I like when women could, you know, say, look, be strong, you know, be confident, and go and match with the men and them. You don't have to be less of a woman. You don't have to become like a man. You don't have to do that, you know. But do your thing, you know what I mean? Be confident, do your
Right.
thing, and it's gonna work, you know. And the men,
Right.
to the men and them, let the women and them do their thing. Let them come in and do their thing.
Right.
Because we want it, we want it.
Yes, and that's the thing. But you know, like, I have also said, like, it's, I think we all just we gotta love each other and let each other do, you know what I mean, actually accept each
Right.
other, because we could say it a million times, but if our action doesn't reflect what we say, it, you know what I mean, it's frivolous. I think we
Yes, yes,
do
yes.
need to have more.
So are
You know,
you a Gemini?
no, I'm a Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio, so what made you come up with the Gemini? The way that you feel about the tune, or
No, because we were talking about that sign, that connection to that
okay,
sign. You know what I mean? So
okay,
Gemini is like a connection, like talking about, like, that's how you, the characteristics, you know what I mean? The thing that, because the song is kind of like a breakup song a little bit, but it's like just
mm,
talking about the Gemini, you know what I mean? The things you go through.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, I know I asked you what inspired you for Body Look Good. Um, you say they never watch party, you say fire for that. But how does, some of the reggae artists influence you? Like you say that Sizzla is one of your big artists that has influence, or
I
you just
love
like music.
I like the music. I think what influenced me more is like soca. I think soca and Afrobeats. Those two um they affect my sound and my music because that's what I listen to the most. I listen
Nice,
to
nice.
the most. So like when I'm just vibing music, that's the sounds that I listen to and that's what influence my music the most.
So when you continue to, get big, and turn into a big star, which guys are gonna be crying and,
Ah,
missing you when you
well, you know, I do have like a special person. That's the question, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I got a special person. You know what I mean? And like, yeah,
I feel
he's.
like we have to give them a little taste of the Body Look Good. So, I'm on the West Coast, right? And
Mhm,
but in Seattle here, in Seattle, Washington, a lot of
mhm,
people listen to Afrobeat. A matter of fact, I did a party last year. It was called Afro versus Soca. And
mhm,
it was at the AC Hotel, a nice hotel, right? And the place was rammed. The place was
mhm,
rammed. There's a lot of people from West Africa here, so we're growing soca music here as well, and influencing people with the soca and, building up the thing, right? So you
mhm.
never know who's gonna stop by, you never know who's gonna listen to it, and say, wow, that's a good tune. So I'm gonna give them a taste of Body Look Good. How you feel about that?
Okay. Okay.
And I'm playing it on Spotify as well, so you're getting your what's due to you.
Stream.
Your body, your body, your body, your body look good, your body look good, your body look good. Yeah, goody, yeah, goody, yeah. Goodness gracious, that body look good. Hallelujah, that body look good. Goodness gracious, that body look good. Hallelujah, that body look good. Your body look good, 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 your body good 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 good. I tell you what you want.
You're feeling the vibes, right? You're feeling the vibes, and then you feel another vibes again on top of that. That is a good tune.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so
That's a
so
good
much.
tune. That's a good tune.
Thank you
When you
so
see
so.
when you see when you see Kid, tell him I say it's a good tune, and I'm still waiting for him to come and interview, but there is no scene.
Okay, Kit. I can't even picture Kit doing an interview. Kit is so
Yeah,
quiet. He's
he's a
so,
behind the scenes fella.
yeah. He's so okay with that. He's
Yes,
okay with being behind the scene. Kit is
yeah.
not the forward person. Yeah.
Well, you need people for different roles, and he put in the
Yeah.
energy into your music. You know what I mean? He's not
Yeah.
letting that energy go nowhere else. So,
Yeah.
please
I can't
be on
wait
my
to share
that
with
man.
everyone our next few projects.
Gosh, look, you have. I'm looking at one, two, three, four, five tunes here. I listen to them over and over and over because I like to feel it. I don't like to be like, I listen to it once and then I'm talking to you. I like to be like, I'm listening to your tunes, and I'm also deciding whether or not this tune is cool enough for me to present it to the people who are gonna possibly see it. You know what I mean? and
Mm-hmm.
these tunes are very good. So, man, good
Thank
job,
you.
good
Thank
job,
you.
good job, good job. And I'm
Thank you.
looking forward to see it get bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, so have you been able to perform at any shows yet in Trinidad?
Yeah. I did like a lot of shows last carnival. My biggest one was Fire Fest.
Fire Fest. Okay.
Mhm.
That's a big festival, man.
Yeah.
Did you get to perform alongside any of the bigger artists from Trinidad?
What do you mean? Mm-mm. I
You know,
don't
like,
did I?
or you just did
What was
solo,
that one in South? I can't remember. I
right?
can't really remember.
Well, you know, Carnival time is a blur, yeah?
Yeah, it's such a blur. It's such a blur.
Because it's just vibes, you know, vibes after vibes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to for you and Pretty to pull that tune. That would be a vibe.
Pretty too big for the low people.
Well,
Oh,
he,
yeah,
right now, I think the biggest. Well, you might be one of the biggest, you know, because that's been on Seattle Soca. Well, because you have a tune
really
on your tune is on BT, right? But actually, Blacks is the biggest.
black. Yeah.
Blacks is the
And
biggest. Yeah,
he's so great. He's a great
yeah.
human.
So you know, so when I got him on here, I say, you know what, boom, that's one of the biggest artists. So nobody else can really make style on me now.
Mama! Yeah. Oh gosh. This is how it always
Yes,
is.
yes, yes.
Always.
So so when you're on a Sunday, they get you back into the Sunday vibes again, you know, making it a little, you know, you throw down? Do you throw down in the kitchen or
I
you
am
make some
not
relief?
look, this quarantine time, at first I
Mm-hmm.
started off hot and heavy. I'm cooking all the time. Now I'm just like, oh blah. Cause we're still on lockdown. We're still on lockdown. Like we're
Right, right,
still
right.
kind of locked down. There's no events, there's nothing. We can't go into the radio stations. It's just yeah.
It's just a scene. So you know, so your parents don't own a beach?
No, no, they do not. No, they do not. Okay. No, they do not. Okay.
I thought I thought your parents own a beach or a river or something, man.
No, they don't. Okay. They do not own no beach.
Oh
Uh,
gosh. With these
yeah.
tunes, I mean the quality of these tunes coming out here, I say, well, Melly Rose, you know, nice, nice, nice. Well, Melly, you know, do you mind giving us a little something so that when the people pass through, they get to hear a little something, something that we haven't heard, maybe a
No.
little taste.
I would prefer if when the right time. When the right
Okay,
time. Everything
okay,
is
okay,
time, and then when it's out, we can have this conversation again.
okay, okay, okay. All right, I understand the supply and demand. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what other tune would you like the people to get a little taste of that's already on Spotify?
We can do Gemini.
Gemini? Okay, let's get them a little taste of Gemini.
Okay.
Feel that vibe there too.
Money rose, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm na 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 na. Ooh, why you gotta be so, be like this? Why you gotta do that shit? Baby, oh, baby, oh. Why you gotta be so, be so? yes, now. Baby, oh, honey, oh, now. Make up your mind now.
Yes, 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 yes. That playing nice in Seattle, man. That playing nice in Seattle.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to COVID to go away. You know,
I know, me too.
so we can get some artists to come out on this side and do their thing. It's not as big, so I ain't looking for no Marshall and all these
Right,
people.
right.
People that are on the up and coming and have great music. That's the
Right.
people who definitely I want to come true. So
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. So so tell me, what is your what's your favorite thing to do outside of making great music and stuff? What's your favorite thing to do?
I love like nature. I love going to the river and the beach. And yeah, that's basically it. I like nature a lot. Like I love that. It just gives me a certain amount of zen and peace.
Nice, nice. So have you been to like a lot of the waterfalls and stuff? So do you go like to
We do
places?
adventures. We go on adventures. Like I've been to like the mud volcano. Like I'm
Nice.
always like trying to find places that I've not been. So I would just go. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
love stuff like that. And up by my family, it's the waterfall and then the river and they have like all the fruit trees.
Oh yes. So which
Yeah.
part of Trinidad are you talking about?
Marcus and Joseph.
Marcus and Joseph? What? I
Mhm.
have family from Marcus and Joseph.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, so I left Trinidad when I was 17 and I'm in my 30s now, 34.
Mhm.
But yeah, I have family from Marcus and Joseph, so I've definitely been on that side. Our family we used to hunt and get
Yeah,
shot.
they still hunt up there.
Yeah. Do you like wild meat? Do you eat a
I don't
little yeah.
uh, give me chicken, give me beef. Maybe sometime if it's Jira, I would have some pork.
some Jira pork.
Yeah.
You know what a little Jira tattoo?
A cute what? Any okay. No.
Oh
No,
man.
no.
That's okay, that's okay. We'll I feel like, one of these days when I come down to Trinidad, if you're still around, I'll link up with my people who there still and we'll get
Don't
some.
even bring it. Don't bring it. I don't want it. You can keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
What
Mm-mm.
about some yard fowl? You don't do the yard fowl.
It's too tough. That meat too tough.
You gotta
Yeah.
pressure cook it for
It's
some
still
time.
tough. It have like that. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Okay, okay. We're talking about your I mean I have to, expect that, right? You
What?
say you're gonna be a Grammy Award winning artist in the future, so
From your mouth to God's ears.
yes, yes.
From your mouth to God's ears. You know what I mean? I hope I can put in enough work to get there.
Nice, nice,
That's
nice.
and then I hope that like because like I want everybody from Trinidad to just be on there because I'm going to yell out Trinidad and Tobago. Like I'm going to like I'm making sure I have like my flag. Maybe I have a whole live band come up on the stage. That's it.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Represent.
feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. So,
Yeah.
do you get involved in, political stuff at all, or you try to stay in your lane with, not in your lane, but, you try to stick towards the music, or do you believe that, you should be, as artists, getting into that type of thing?
I
Getting into
think
it?
you should. I think as humans, we should have a voice
Yes.
because all these people in charge, we're the people that's voting them in. You know what I mean? I think if we have a platform to make a difference, we should. You know what I mean? If we have that, we should. Even if we, not even if we have a platform to make a difference, if we have a platform, anybody, You know what I mean? We want better for our fellow man, and it's not going to happen with us just sitting on the side and being silent.
Right.
So, yeah.
Seeing that, you have lived in the United States and, you live in Trinidad now, there's a difference a little bit with the way we see, black and colorism in relations to wealth and these different things. You know what I mean?
Right.
How do you educate people in Trinidad that may not feel as though this is part of their fight as well? Sometimes in Trinidad, as a black person, you might be like, as American saying, that's not
Yeah,
really.
I've heard that.
Mhm.
I've heard that. But I also believe like it's not your it's like you shouldn't have to convince people of anything because a
Exactly.
lot of times people already made up their mind. So it's either they believe it or they don't. You know what I mean? Like
Right, right, right.
the amount of energy you will be trying to convince somebody that this is their problem is like at the end it's just going to go through one ear and come out the next. So why would you waste your time?
Right,
If
right,
they, you know what I mean, you believe what you believe, make a difference with what you believe. If you feel
right,
like it's a problem.
right. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, I understand where you're coming from there with that. Changing hearts
Yeah.
and minds is definitely,
Yeah.
you know, um,
Only how someone will want to change their mindset is if they come to you and they be like, what is your point of view or what's your perspective? Because then they want to know, they want this knowledge. But if they don't want the knowledge and they're not coming to you, you're giving them your opinion, they're not going to take it in because they don't really want it.
right, right, right. They're not willing to hear something.
Exactly.
Right,
Exactly. That's
right,
not what they want. They want to
yeah,
believe what they believe.
right, right.
So yeah.
So like, do you plan on capturing some of the hearts and minds of people in Trinidad that can help in two ways, right? Help make it so that a lot of the younger people, get into the music.
Hmm.
Also, that they also, take a loud tone on what is acceptable, for being a black person or just being a good human being.
Well, okay, so those two things are so important to me. I'm just being I say this all the time, you can experience it. I always say like it's so important to be a good human being. And it's always also important to lead by example. So
Big
I
up
think
Jennifer.
for huh?
Sorry. I said big up Jennifer. That's my mom. She just joined.
Um I think that it is I think we do well for me specifically. I do want to make an impact when it comes to the younger ones. But I also know that I'm also still growing. You know what I mean? And
Right.
there's only so much I can do with where I'm at right now. So I need to actually get strong enough to be able to do more. But by the meanwhile, I'm going to do what I can. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at it.
And part of it is knowing who you're gonna and who you intend to be before you get there.
Very, very true. Very, because if you don't have vision, you can't push through to that path because in the path you got to clear it. And if you
Right.
don't see the vision of the finish line, you could end up on the wrong path because you don't know where you want to go. So you
Right.
got to see that vision. Yeah,
Especially in the music industry.
very much.
Yeah.
Very much. Not even just music industry, I mean in life.
In life too, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like we need to know where we want to go. Like you need to know what your goal is, what your dream is, because a dream is something that can be reality, and it's something that you have to build. So, and if you want to build something, you got to know where to start and what path to go to get it done, to build the
Right.
structure. So yeah.
Are you a spiritual person? Do you believe in a certain religion or
I am
God or
super
power?
spiritual. I am like praying mantra. I'm constantly praying. I'm constantly praying and giving thanks. because it's very important to just keep me centered as a human, as like with my heart, with my mind, because my mind is always working. I'm always thinking,
Right.
and so I just, I pray to God for my mind, and I pray for health, and I pray with gratitude for life. I'm just like I always try to put God in everything. And I'd be like, yo, if it's not for me, God, remove it. If it is for me, let it be. So yeah, I am.
That's definitely a good way. I definitely feel the same way. I think I'm always in my mind praying and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And, just, I think more so, just really trying to connect to, God in Himself, like that type of energy and not, some, not just not focus on any other stuff now,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
religious
That
stuff.
that's such like, I swear, like he focused me so much all the time. Like keep me
Right,
focused, keep me on that path. Like, you know what I mean? As I said like before, like I'm a very like, yo, if this is what you want for me, let it be. If it's not, you clear it. You know what I mean? And that's thing. Recently I actually, one of my songs that I have a kit, like it's like a prayer I did. I can't wait for that one to drop. And it just was like, it was such a heart, where my heart is and how I felt, because I was like just looking around and I'm seeing like all these people dying, so many lives are being lost, and I'm like, how could you not wake up every morning with gratitude in your heart? You know what I
right.
mean? And that just inspired that, and I can't wait to share that.
And it's like the older you get, the more people around you start dying too. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's not even for me, because like most of my friends live in the States. My mom is in the States. My aunt is in the States. My nana, who recently passed, she's in the States. So it's like, it was like just looking around and seeing what's going on, and you know what I mean. It just is like, yo, like, you need to be thankful. Life is just so fragile and short. You need to just like, you need to be grateful. You need
right,
to be grateful for everything. You know what I mean? Be grateful for the air you breathe. Without life, there's no possibilities. And you wake up another morning, you have life. You know what I mean? So it's just that kind of vibe.
yes,
And
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like sounding like Luciano de Maya. Say what blessed love.
Sometimes I feel like that. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I think this has been a really good interview. We got to, learn a little bit about you and, where your mind is and, kind of what to expect, in the music. We have a good picture of that right now, from the tunes on Spotify. Where else could we find it? On iTunes as well? Or, tell us where we can find
All
it.
platforms, actually.
All platforms. Okay.
Yeah, it's on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
And your what about all for your Facebook,
Um,
Instagram, that stuff is the same?
yeah, everything is I am underscore Melly Rose all across the border. Also, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, and
Awesome. Well,
on my IG in my bio, there's a website, and you can find everything. Also,
awesome, awesome.
yeah.
Well, I have to hit them with the body look good one more time before you roll out.
Thank you for having me.
Your body, your body, your body, your body look good. Your body look good. Your body look good. Yeah, good, yeah, good, yeah. Goodness gracious, that body look good. Hallelujah, that body look good. Goodness gracious, that body look good. Hallelujah, that body look good.
Intruder.
Your body look good, your body good, good. 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 I tell you what you want, and I give you what you need. I'll tell you what the hell on my mind. Hope you
Come in and do me right.
goodness gracious. That body look good.
Yes. Melly Rose, people. Great tune. I
Thank you
love
for
the tune.
having me.
I feel the vibes in this tune. It's gonna do well. So
Thank you.
thank you so much for doing this, and
Thank you for having me.
stay in
Thank you so
touch.
Definitely, we have some stuff coming.
Awesome, and you're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.